Good Friday morning, everyone. Welcome to Friday. Welcome to the weekend. Whew, what a week. I hope everybody's doing well. Um, it's been quite the journey into 2023, and I'm kind of interested to see how this works out and how it goes. I do have to update a little bit on what's happening on my end, as there's been a little bit of, shift for me. As some of my friends are aware, my daughter back in 2015 was diagnosed with brain cancer. It's actually why I'm able to do what I do now, because my primary job, and has been for the last 7 years, is being her primary caregiver. At Christmas time, just before Christmas, we found out that her tumor, as it's in the center of her head, it can't be removed. So this forever pet sometimes decides to need some treatment and attention. And we found out that yes, we are going back into to treatment. It's our third round. So in the next week or so, my daughter and I are heading into radiation. Well, Mom's not heading into radiation. Mom's caring for radiation. So that impacts my ability to be live a lot. That said, I didn't want to give up what I love the most. And so what I will be doing over the next couple of months is pre-recording everything and uploading it. You're not going to miss anything. It's just the way and format that you receive it isn't going to be as interactable as some people like. And I do apologize for that. However, at the same time, you still get the support. There will still be meditations and healings and guidance. It's just in a different format. So that's what I've been dealing with over the last couple of weeks. I don't think I've really been late for this live. I have had some sessions with my supporter friends, my Patreon and Ko-fi pages that I've been late to, just because I've been following up with medical stuff. This is just going to make it so that there isn't a disruption in what you're receiving. So let's look at what we're really here for, and that's to look at next week. What does next week look like? Well, we're looking at the final full week of January 22nd through to the 28th. Now, before we get going, anybody who is celebrating and enjoying the Chinese New Year, well, welcome to the cat. We're into the year of the cat, so we're pouncing into the Chinese New Year of cat. And other than that, we just finished our new moon, so we're kind of in a crescent moon or quarter moon. There's not like a lot going on. There's still obviously stuff going on, but when we're looking at the zodiac, it's not, or the astrology, it's not a lot. We're heading into Aquarius this weekend. Tomorrow actually, on the 21st. And you guys will have a reading tomorrow for that. So we technically are already stepping into Aquarius. So that is coming up tomorrow. All right, so let us switch scenes here and look at the decks. The decks I've chosen for this week, I have chosen, this of course, as you can tell, is the Everyday Witch Oracle and Tarot. I absolutely adore the fact that they have worked together, the creator and the illustrator, to create two decks that work so well together. I absolutely adore it. So let's get into this. Let's look at this week. What can my friends expect from the week of January 22nd to the 28th? All right. So this is the Queen of Swords. Aquarius, of course, is coming in, and well, that is an air sign, which is all about knowledge. And I'm not entirely sure why the air sign is the water bearer. I've never looked into that. It's true though. She's on her head. She's not happy. Have a bit of a raging tyrant right now. That snow queen, that ice queen is coming forward hot and heavy this week. And here we have the Knight of Pentacles. So, because we're raging and tantruming, nothing's getting done. We're putting our head in the sand or stomping our feet and kicking our legs and saying no. Not helpful, especially with the Aquarius energy, because Aquarius wants us to get up and go. Aquarius is very, well, they can get stubborn, which this can be seen here, but they're also a mover card. They like things fixed in their own way, and that again is part of our tyrant card. We need to ground ourselves, stabilize ourselves, and start to think clearly, remembering to breathe. Because upside down, the Queen of Swords is not breathing. She's not using her head. She's not using that frontal cortex, that third eye thinking center. She's just reacting. She is in the moment. That's not going to help. This week, if we want movement, even slow growing movement, we need to start to turn these cards. They need to be in the upright position where we're thinking, where we're stable, where we're able to do some work. Part of this week, and the biggest challenge we're going to have, is turning these two cards so that you are able to get work done. If not, we're going to cause ourselves a lot more problems, because when the Queen is reversed like that, she is hell on wheels. All right, let's look at the beginning of the week. What can my friends expect from the beginning of the week? Now, like I said, even though everything's going to be pre-recorded for the next couple of months, you're still going to get what you need. I actually have a empowering balance healing. Can't say it. It was really fun to create. I've already done it. It's fantastic. So excited for it. Which is going to help here, because we're going to feel balanced. We're going to feel more empowered. And because we're breathing, we're turning this card. Because we're balanced and stable, we'll turn this card. So, win-win for you. Now we have the King of Cups reversed. Lots of upside down cards today, guys. So, the Kings, they're the most powerful, most developed character in the suit. He has the most intuitive and emotional control when he's upright. To add to the Ice Queen, we have Poseidon whipping around and throwing water at us. We don't have that stability. We don't have emotional stability. We're going to feel that roller coaster. And I wouldn't be surprised if Aquarius coming in tomorrow morning, is not the reason for this. We've gone from Capricorn, that very stoic, stable energy, which was a turning point because it came in on winter solstice, into Aquarius, which again, it's that air symbol. It's also some very creative, very emotional energy. I think that's where we have it as a water bearer. So the pair of them, that shift is causing instability. We need to, again, take control by stabilizing ourselves, grounding ourselves. And this is so important and so easy. Remembering to breathe. When we get upset, when we're frustrated and mad, what do? We get those short, puffy breaths that borderline sometimes on hyperventilation. And we don't use up here because our brain can't actually get stuff to the front or from the front to where it needs to go. breathing helps us. It's an easy tool. It's just remembering to do it. A lot of people like to, poke fun at the apps that say, hey, breathe now. Probably going to help actually this week. We do want to use our head, so we want to plan forward. Just even those prompts. How are you feeling? Am I breathing? Because again, you're checking into you. That's you taking control of you. Because right now, these cards are telling me you're very not taking control of you. Things are all over the place. That's not helpful. Not helpful for you, not helpful for the people around you. And you start to see that you're revisiting patterns and you're causing yourself a lot more problems in the here and now and in the long run. Sorry, my computer just flashed up at me. Not sure what's happening. Hopefully the stream is okay. No one's said it hasn't, but hopefully it's working okay. YouTube just flashed up at me weird, so hopefully it's working all right. If not, please comment and let me know. All right, let's go on to the end of the week, or the middle of the week. What can my friends expect from the middle of the week? It actually looks like for me that there's quite a lag between what I'm saying and recording and where YouTube is. So hopefully things are going well. Crossing fingers, crossing fingers. If something didn't come forward, even if someone at a later date could tell me, I'll fix it. Or, well, I'll at least post in chat what had happened. First upright card, an important upright card, the World. February brings us that next chapter. We're ending, or not February, but the end of, well, actually the beginning of February probably does bring us that next chapter, because the World talks about reflecting on what's happening for you, and then, well, getting that ready for that next step, that excitement, that enthusiasm. We can't embrace that. We can't reflect into that. We can't learn. We can't plan forward with all these cards in reverse. This card requires us to have a great level of control of self and, almost responsibility of self. We can and will minimize and delay this if we're not paying attention. Yes, we can start to shift things. We can manifest this shift if we are present in mind. We need to be present and grounded to work on self for that card to even be plausible. We need to be using our head and have emotional control. And again, none of it is occurring. So know that this shift can and may start for some of us in the middle of the week. However, we also may delay or minimize this if we are not paying attention. This is not a guarantee. These are opportunities. All right. Oh, I'm going to drop half my deck. All right. Okay. So when you drop a stack of cards, unless you're really called to it, reshuffle, because if there's a card in that stack you need, it will come out as you shuffle again, okay? All right, let's get into the end of the week. What can my friends expect from the end of the week? And this is the last weekend of January. Which is hard to believe, but at the same time, it is what it is, right? So that's a reversal. Flipping it over, 3 of Cups. Talks again about that disconnect, right? 3 of Cups, it's, as you can see, a celebration card. It's a community card, a connection card. We're pushing people away. Yes, we have the ability to change it. We have the ability to make shifts and changes intentionally, especially at the end of the week. We can easily turn this to a support. Not to mention, guys, we do have the full snow moon coming in. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but we do have the full snow moon. It is coming in. Oh, no, actually, sorry, I'm ahead of myself. The full snow moon is coming in on February 5th. We'll start to feel it as of like the 3rd of February. So the following week. But that full moon energy, that full snow moon is going to be really important. It's going to help us with, well, enjoying and getting some of the stuff done. But right now, we're not getting any of it done. We're not able to. We're not able to connect. We can barely connect in and cope with self. That emotional well-being is very topsy-turvy because we've got the King in reverse. We've got the Three of Cups in reverse. And like I said earlier, our energies will impact those around us. So we have to be mindful of that. What we're putting out, it will come back at us. So the end of the week, please be very mindful how you're impacting others. Having off days, okay, sure, we all have them. But again, even when we have off days, we have the ability to shift energies, dump what's not helpful, focus in on what will be helpful, what will help us move forward, and get rid of what's causing us the challenge. That release will be very imperative. Okay, let's see what other supports will help. Turn some of these cards and embrace the world. Follow your dreams. Very much connected into the World card. It's about moving forward. It's about planning. It's about getting yourself unstuck and out of what's going to cause the challenge. Using your tools to help you move forward. To follow those hopes and dreams. Follow that star. And the world, the dancer, wants to help you with that. But again, minimized and limited to where we're functioning from. This is really a week where we have to be, well, most weeks we have to be mindful of where we're at, but this is going to be an important week because we are going to be our biggest challenge in this. Meditation for peace and serenity. So like I said, you guys will, I will be posting on Tuesday sometime my balancing meditation. The exact name, one second here, is wrong page. Still wrong page. Empowering balance, which again is going to really be helpful because it does help to dump some of this stuff. Now, if you're new to my channel and aren't too sure about what I'm talking about, I do have lots of, well, not only guidance, but supports. So meditations and healings and mindfulness tools. They're all guided and supported to help you with the task at hand. Now, the majority of my meditations, barring the short and sweet meditative playlists, as they're a 5 to 10 minute meditation, will have that grounding component. And that stability and groundedness will help you. It's a good first step in being very, well, attentive to where we're at. This card also reminds me of the importance of intentional bathing. So setting those intentions before you get into the shower or bath and saying, okay, you know what? I don't want to connect in to this gunk. I don't want to have this with me. So can you, any and all high vibrational beings, help me shift out of this funk, out of this emotional topsy-turvy, to take control of me again. Then get into the shower. Get into the bath like you normally would. Water is that cleansing element and can and will support us in dumping some of this stuff. We need to, if we want to embrace and shift forward, if we want to minimize the challenges we cause others and in turn ourselves. This may be a really challenging week because we have lots of reversed cups, lots of emotional, and let's be honest, the Queen of Swords in reversal is always a challenge. Know that a challenge does not mean to turtle and hermit self so you get nothing done. It just means you need to use your tools and skills more fully. And this is a fantastic week to practice that. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. I hope this helps you to embrace next week and truly get the most out of it. If you did like this session, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up so people can find me on the sea of YouTube. More importantly, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. Yes, I've had a little bit of a detour here where I'm not going to have as many lives. However, the content is still going to be here. And if you're looking for an added layer of support, I still will have my Ko-fi and Patreon pages rolling with added supports. I've left links below so you can go check it out. Again, I want to thank you for joining me this week, and I bid you good luck at playing and using your tools and supports for your greatest good. Until tomorrow, my friends.